So, good afternoon, everyone. This is a forget-me-not. I think it's an heirloom forget-me-not, but as you can see all these holes here, there's definitely something been eating it. And if you look towards the center around here, you can see some little poops. So it's definitely a caterpillar. And there he is. You see that little tiny right there. See him all squinched up? It's because I disturbed him earlier. That little guy did all this. He's probably only been around for a day or two. Look how tiny that is. And we're just gonna pick him off of there. And we're gonna put him in the other bushes. Did I get him? Oh, I dropped him. Did I drop? Yeah, I dropped him. He was in my hand. He'll probably crawl back up here somewhere eventually. Let's see if we can't find any more. Oh, look, there's one. See how much bigger they get? And that's not even full size. He'll more than, well, he'll probably double. These ones in particular. See, he's frozen. He doesn't want to be disturbed. He'd rather sit here and eat all my damn plants. I'm not going to let that happen, no. Focus on that part. That's not going to focus, whatever. Get on my hand, you little jerk. There we go. There he is. Maybe he'll enjoy eating the cypress bushes. Get off me. Have fun in there. That's what you get for eating my damn forget-me-nots. Where is he? There he is. He's not going to like the bush. But, he's also not going to be eating any more of my damn plants. So what's under this leaf? Nobody home there. And this one? Now see, this damage isn't all the way... See, you can barely see through it. That is more like from a slug. Or they scrape the surface. They don't just crunch on the whole leaf. See, like how this has holes you can clearly see through. When you see them like that, that means there's probably a caterpillar involved somewhere. Usually if you flip underneath, you can see them. I can't see one there, so he's probably left. Some of this damage is old, from a while back. It's a lot easier to see with my eyes instead of using this camera. I think that's all we're going to find for now. Oh, look, some mushrooms. This is underneath the cypress bushes that we have here. We got all kinds of stuff like this that just pops up. Look, here's an oak tree. Some squirrel buried an acorn over here. Can't have that growing less than 10 feet from the front of the house. That'll destroy it. Yeah, as you can see back in there, there's all kinds of stuff decomposing. Plant matter. And this fungus is what's doing it. If I disturbed a bunch of the soil, you'd see a lot of white fibers and everything underneath. Pretty neat stuff, if you just take a second to look around you. This isn't even the only kind of mushrooms I've seen here. I've seen, I don't know, 4 different kinds so far. Not to mention the stinkhorns over on the other side of the house. Oh yeah, here's some Triscantia I have. And I noticed this was getting holes too. But once again, as you see, the holes are like in the center. This is from little slugs also. I caught them doing it. And these leaves are different than the forget-me-not leaves. These are more vegetative, like like lettuce or something, or celery. Whereas this is all like covered in hairs. It's a lot more fibrous, and they can't eat through it as easily as they can with this stuff. So I've done what I can to try and stop them. I mean, they're not completely destroying the plants. This is a coleus, a piece of one I found at work. Um, it was just snapped off of a bush sitting on the ground. So I picked it up and brought it home, and now it's growing. So that's how these all started too. These were just little broken off pieces that had snapped off because people weren't really taking care of the plants at the store. And I just brought some random pieces home, and now they're all growing. Pretty tenacious plant. What's neat about them is they get purple underneath. That's why I like them. Pretty cool stuff. Plants are awesome. Really cool. And I just like how these have the red in the center and everything. Roses are still going. It's almost Thanksgiving. Well, the mini roses. And all this other randomness is all trying to stop squirrels from unburying all my shit. That's why these sticks are here. These skewers. There was a lot more growing in this, but the squirrel got in and unburied and killed a bunch of it. I just thought I'd check out that, show everyone those little caterpillars. I don't really think there's anything else too interesting going on right now. Oh, those naked ladyberries from the coin purse. Here they are. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them starting to come out. Real cute. I'll just let those keep growing. It was raining all day yesterday and today. And this is the actual naked ladies themselves. The leaves are definitely in full bloom. The one where the flowers came out of was this one here. They came out of this base here. And we're like all the way up here, if you remember. So these catch whatever energy they can, and then later on in the year, once these are all shrivel and die and fall off, or you get trimmed off, it will then use the energy stored from these leaves to make that giant stalk with the flowers on it. So hopefully some more of these will be able to do that this year. I don't know if it's an age thing or if it was just because they weren't being taken care of for so long, and then now that I've given them attention and fresh dirt and things like that, now they're ready to be back doing stuff again. I don't know, but they sure are happy, so we'll see what happens.